right, Mother's Day is in the bag. We are back on the road, heading to our delivery up in Northern California. We have 2 deliveries. They're both tomorrow morning, early. So we are getting going now, and to get up there in time, and then we'll see what we're gonna do from there. Always a joy driving through Los Angeles.
That is sarcasm, folks.
All right, we can't bring the truck with the trailer all the way to either of our parents' house. So we have a secure lot that we leave it in. Even though it's secure, we still put this kingpin lock on it. So that's a lock that orange thing is the lock, and it's just surrounding the kingpin, which is what hooks up to the fifth wheel here, and that's how the trailer hooks up to the tractor. So here's Milkman taking off the kingpin lock. Oops, I can't get through. So the other thing we want to check is that our seal is still intact, and yep, seal is still intact and the lock is still on it, so nobody has tampered with the load. And that is, of course, what we like to see when we get back to our trailer after leaving it for, I mean, really just a day, but it makes me a little bit nervous whenever I'm not right next to the trailer. All right, looks like Milkman has gotten the kingpin lock off, so now we're gonna hook up. All right, so backing under a trailer is always a 2-person job for us. So we don't have them right now, but because the brackets broke. But normally we have what are called full fenders. And if we, if the trailer is a little bit too low, when we back under it, then it can damage our full fenders. It didn't take?
I can't really see it without a flashlight.
Oh, okay. Here, let me give you.
Just can't tell for sure.
So the other thing is that the fifth wheel has grease on it to keep us turning smoothly, and if the trailer is too low, then when we back under, it'll scrape all that grease off, and then it'll make it not turn as smoothly. And so Milkman makes sure that the trailer is at the right height so that we don't scrape off all the grease or do any damage. But then when we get super close, that's when he lowers it a little bit more, and then I can back all the way so that the kingpin and the fifth wheel are joined together. And so then he goes under like you just saw him do, and he checks that the jaws on the fifth wheel closed around the kingpin, and he so he does that visual check, and then right now what we're doing is called a tug test, and the brakes on the trailer are still on, and so I pull forward a little bit like that, and if we weren't completely hooked up, I would have moved forward, right? But the trailer brakes kept me from being able to go anywhere, and that tells us that we are hooked up tight. So now he's lifting the landing gear all of the way. And then he's gonna hook up the airlines right now. And the electrical. And when he hooks up the electrical, we'll see a light come on and off in the very back of the trailer. Oh.
Okay, go ahead and air it up.
Okay. I didn't see it go on and off. So now I'm pushing my trailer brake, and that's supplying air to the trailer. All right, so we are now headed up to Northern California. Nice. Don't do that, people. And here we are getting into the Cajon Pass. So the Cajon Pass separates the San Bernardino area from the high desert. And here, I hope you can see it, there's a sign that says truck bypass, 3 axles or more. Basically, it's just a little truck route. You see these a lot in California. I don't see them too much in other states. But basically, because there's so much traffic and there are 2 freeways merging, what happens is that if the truck doesn't take the truck route, we can end up like in the middle of the freeway and having to then attempt to move over like 3 lanes to get back into the slow lane. And so what they do is they just put like a little truck bypass area here, and most of these areas are supposed to be for trucks only, but cars take them all the time because they think they're going to bypass the traffic. Now this one, there's also an exit that you can only get to by taking the truck bypass. So if you're in a car and you need to get off at that exit, you have to take the truck bypass. So truckers kind of tend to get cranky when we're in our bypass and it's just full of cars. But we can't get cranky at this one because we never know if the 4-wheeler is gonna get off at that exit, that they have no other choice but to take the truck bypass. So here we are, pretty much officially in the Cajon Pass now. It's about 12 miles, pretty much straight up. Of course, in California, truckers are confined to the right 2 lanes. And yeah, we don't always stick to that, but it's a big, big ticket if we get caught in the wrong lane. Just to make sure. All right, it said to bypass, even if it's open. Scales closed, do not enter.
You consider that a waste of a free pass?
I don't. Abba does, but I don't. All right, right here. This is, if anybody is familiar with the Pacific Crest Trail, this is the famous McDonald's in the Cajon Pass. Right here is where the Pacific Crest Trail and someday. But they all seem to get really excited when they reach that McDonald's. And if you look on the left, you'll see a lot of traffic. That is called the going home traffic because it's a Sunday, and this is kind of one of the choke points of, on the route between Las Vegas and the Los Angeles area. You can see all the way up there on the hill, they're going super slow. So Lugnut's going to show you a new game he picked up at Grandma and Grandpa's.
This game is basically you have to match the blocks. Here are the blocks. They're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play this on the road now. Perfect. I can play this on the road. So yeah, this is one of the many patterns we have to do.
You can do about it.
So yeah, as you remember, this is the card. So I need to match it. However I can do that. Okay. Now we need a green and orange. Green and orange. Green and orange. Where the heck is green and orange? This is making me lose my mind. Okay, there's not. We're gonna do this. Perfect. Oh, here's level 1. Level 1. Okay. Looks simple enough. Though I won't be convinced until I have won. It's because I have learned from the past that this game can do. Okay, I have already done a match. Finally.
Alright.
With level 1.
Okay. Well, level 1's where you're supposed to start.
Yeah.
Right, here we are coming into Barstow. Gonna get some fuel. And then be on our way. Mr. Milkman, what lane do I need to be in? This one? This one, right?
You do what you need to do.
No,
Last
I
time you
need
got-
you to tell
Last time you
me.
got mad at me.
I got mad at you?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Tell me what lane to be
In the
in.
right lane, get a phone.
I need to be in the right
Yeah, you
lane.
need to be in the right lane.
I'm sorry I got mad at you. I think I was more mad at myself, right? For not knowing? Yes, I know.
So you're going to go inside me because that's what you always seem to do.
Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna get myself another soda.
Okay.
And then,
I'm pretty sure you know what I
I don't know, do we have stuff for dinner or should I get a sandwich?
You get yourself a sandwich because I feel terrible.
Okay.
I know we have stuff to make, but I just don't feel like I just want to
No
sleep.
problem. Okay. What? Then why don't you just go back to sleep?
No, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna get the windows done. because-
Okay, you can do the windows.
Yeah. And you don't know how to put the other stuff in the injector cleaner in, so.
I do. It's 1 cup per. It's just 1 cup.
No. For each 25 gallons.
You are very correct.
Yeah, I know.
All right, here we are getting into the town of Mojave. And then after that, we will be going through the Tehachapi's, which are these mountains that we can see right in front of us. All right. camera because of the sun, but we're on the other side of the actual city of Tehachapi. So we're about to go down the hill into Bakersfield. Here we are in Bakersfield, California, on the new part of the 58. This whole section of the 58 from Bakersfield to Buttonwillow. So basically between the 99 and I-5. It was all just like a 2-lane road for the longest time. And they finally made a nice freeway. My goodness. It's nice and wide, it's nice and new right now, no potholes yet. So we're heading for I-5. We're looking to go north on I-5. And from there we'll get all the way into Sacramento. And then both of these deliveries are just on the far side of Sacramento. Roundabout. Yep. They're kind of rare in the US, but they're gaining traction. And look at this one. Nice and big for the semis. Some of them, no matter how far to the right we try to stay, our trailer tires are going over that middle circle. video anything, and I don't think much is going to happen from between here and tomorrow morning. Basically, it's 8 o'clock right now. In about 4 hours I will be out of hours and I will have to switch with Milkman, and he will be pretty close to the customer. We need to be at the first customer at 6:30 in the morning, but our GPS is saying that we should get there right before 2 a.m. So plenty of time for plenty of wiggle room for anything that might go awry. And then after that, we're going to be on our way home, which will be great. We haven't been home in a while, and so we're looking forward to it. All right, so thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.